We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
What's up, buddy?
Why are we here?
Because you're getting tiff rolled.
Oh, Tiff rolled. Welcome to a special edition of Life in the Fast Lane with Matt Tift and myself. You're here live and in color?
Sure, yeah.
Oh my God, that's why I hate you. It's been an interesting day. So we got some videos coming at you in the next...
Oh, soon. Well,
soon, right? I mean, next couple weeks. I would say you're going to drop a couple.
Well, you guys know and have been asking for and bugging me over and over and over again for my Rick Astley Rickroll video. And let me just say that we've been working on some pretty cool stuff.
Nothing about that is cool. Not even in the 80s was that cool. Don't put my Ray-Bans on the floor!
Sorry, my bad.
What's happening?
You brought
So
me here.
I did. So you're in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to shoot a bunch of stuff this the next couple days, because then I'm off to Florida.
That's right.
And we're gonna do other cool things. But so basically, you're here just to piss me off.
Basically.
Oh no, it's been working too. So first, let's talk about our day together, shall we? So we had a big meeting because you're part of KM Voice. Whether I like that now or not. So we had a big meeting. We were doing big things, big expansions, right?
Yeah.
And then I look over, and you have whipped cream on your face.
This is not my fault. So he takes me on a nice date to the Cheesecake Factory, which I paid for at the end because I felt so great that he took me out to it.
Thanks.
And so I gave the waiter a great tip.
You did?
Nice guy. Very nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Highly recommend him out in, where were we? Crocker Park?
Yes.
Yeah. Great food. I always get the low-carb cheesecake there.
Right.
And normally you'd think you go to the Cheesecake Factory. It's not the place you have to ask for, plastic silverware. That's normally Wendy's. They forget. It's fine. I love Wendy's, but still they forget all the time.
They do. Now you got a sponsor.
Yeah, sponsor us. So at the end, the end of the day, I come back here, ready for snack time, and what's not there, Keith?
A fork.
That's right.
So you used your face.
Well, yes. But first, I used it, and you said you picked up like a piece of pizza, and I sure did. And I always get extra whip with it, extra whipped cream. And
Extra
then,
whip. That was,
extra
dude,
whip.
that was super slangy.
Thank you.
Got that whip.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Just not a car.
Made me mad.
It's just cheesecake.
Oh, no.
So anyways, this thing's falling apart everywhere. I'm trying to scoop and get the whipped cream, and then it's just all over my face. And then all of a sudden, I just made it into a game where I had a little bit of whipped cream. Then I did like the whole, the Joker deal with the where these scars come from out of the whipped cream.
It was bad.
And
you
then
had it all over.
There's a whole gym downstairs, and Keith was going outside, and he was pacing and talking on the phone. So Tyler, the producer of volleyball, and we went outside, and I put even more whipped cream in my face, and just nonchalantly walked around with whipped cream in my face.
You did actually all over the place, which was cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize that part, to be honest.
So we also got to do something that was cool too, because your Twitter fans are gonna love it. We started the process of the video.
We did
the video, which is why you look like a douchebag.
The video. Now I normally do, but today was for a reason.
You don't look like a douchebag, Matt. You look very good.
Thank you. Well, normally I say I look like I'm 12, so do you pick on most 12-year-olds? Keith said earlier he got bullied. Or no, he bullied people in high school.
I didn't say that!
Because he's been watching 13 Reasons Why. I then proceeded to give him a hug because I felt bad for him. And then now he goes on to say I look like a douchebag. So I think there's some trauma, some deep-seated childhood trauma that just it's popping up here, Keith. And I know they come with a disclaimer before the show of 13 Reasons Why, but I really want to make sure I take care of my buddy here, Keith. And that's one of the main reasons I came up to Ohio. It's just to watch out for him because I worry about him sometimes,
You do
and
worry
so
about
now you say they look like I'm 12 all the time, and so we're in person. So apparently Keith likes to call 12-year-olds douchebags.
You look like you're getting a little heated. Getting red in the face.
I'm gonna pop a button.
Don't pop a cow. No! Your button came out. What the hell's going on with this area?
Why do you keep looking down their eyes up here, bud?
Your buttons. What is wrong with that shirt?
It's great.
Did you get that at Forever 21 too?
I actually don't know.
Need a bigger. What the hell? What do you want to talk about?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
No, last time I went with you on a boat, I ended up inside of a seat.
That's your fault.
No, it's your fault.
I end up inside of a tire today.
That is true.
Yeah, you'll see that tomorrow before the show about what we're doing today. But so after that, Keith decided to come out Marilyn Monroe style out of a set of tires for no reason to go please our producer before the show. So that was fun.
For one, you said come out and please the producer. Can we change those by any small chance?
Surprise and make happy the producer.
Nope, not better. That is not a better one.
I didn't know where you're going with that at first, but now I see where you went. I'm sorry.
Yep. No, it's okay. It's okay. I just didn't want to. Yep. Are you having fun in Cleveland? Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. Yeah. Well, all right. I guess we do have a show, right?
Do we?
Yeah. But we're gonna get back to what we did today.
Cancel culture.
What?
You got a little nervous on that one.
So he did mention we are expanding. So today we had some cool meetings talking about doing a bunch of stuff now with Cam Voice. So we're expanding the studio. We're going to be going into having a lot of production features here. Keith and I are doing a photo shoot clothed tonight. And
Good. It's sad that we have to add that in, but, you know. Okay.
Well, we're not 500 miles apart, so, you know.
Are we not?
The heart makes the distance makes the heart grow fonder or something.
What the hell? You gotta put that Matthew McConaughey book down, bro. You gotta stop reading it.
Green light. Okay, next topic.
Not yet a sponsor.
The book?
The book.
How could the book be a sponsor? I said green light, and you said not yet a sponsor.
Right, the book a book can sponsor?
Wouldn't it be a publishing company?
Maybe. I don't know. No, a book can... Shut up and talk.
Anyways, we're doing a lot of cool stuff. We got, like, video production. I promise we're actually professional sometimes. Generally, when we're both not here. That's why we have to keep things separate. But anyways, so yeah, we'll get into an actual show. How's that sound, Keith?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay. Well, today... I didn't ask how you're feeling.
I'm just going to drink my Fresca, not yet a sponsor.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, that's right. Fresca's gonna hashtag Fresca.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, so we do actually have topics we do need to talk about because we do talk about things on the show that aren't weird and creepy to each other.
Rephrase these things.
Okay. Julian Edelman today announced his retirement from the NFL. He did play over here in Kent State, and he was a quarterback there. Turned into a fantastic slot wide receiver for Tom Brady. I'm not going to look at Keith because he's just going to get all pissy right now. But
I still like him. I just don't.
You said before the show you don't like him.
I know. I said I just don't like him. I'm just not a fan.
You just said you liked him.
No, I said I don't. This is on recording. We will record that.
Okay. Why do you not like him?
Because I don't. You tried to do this to me before. Who did you do this to me before with? You said something I didn't like. LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's just a jackass.
Okay, that's fine.
Edelman,
We're talking about Julian Edelman.
Because I'm not a fan of the Patriots. So if you were on the Patriots, I immediately didn't like you.
Okay. Do you like Gronk?
No.
Why?
Because I think honestly the whole Aaron Hernandez thing and him trying to stick up for him kind of pissed me off.
Do you think he knew that he was a serial killer?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I do. Because did you watch that on Netflix? Mm-hmm. Okay, when he was talking in the interview, he refused to say anything. Anything at all.
Do you think they told him not to?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did. But still, you don't...
You can avoid a contract to go not say something?
No,
when he's already convicted?
No, but he could have... He could have said it in a way to where he didn't void contracts. Dude, he stuck up for him the whole time. Like, he really did.
Do you think Gronk was smart enough to realize that he was doing that? That's debatable, right?
Yeah, that is a tough... Yeah, that's debatable. I don't know.
Well, anyways, so now there's a debate whether, for a slot wide receiver, for the numbers he'd put up for all the years he had with the Patriots, the debate is now, will he be a Hall of Famer? I don't care that Tom Brady was there. I don't care that he's going to be, he was with Bill Belichick. Yeah. Will he be a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you believe he deserves to be in Canton?
I just don't like him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like LeBron James, but he's the best basketball player
What
to
do
touch
Julian
the court.
Edelman and LeBron James have to do together?
No. That's my point, is that just because I don't like the person, you can't take away their skill set. You know what I mean? You can't say that just because you don't agree with them politically or as a person or what they've done or who they're on, what team they are, it doesn't matter. Like Big Ben, yeah, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah,
like,
do I like him now?
No, I don't like him. But that's the thing. I've got my reasons why I don't like Ben Roethlisberger either.
Okay.
But is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he will be.
All right. Well, another thing I wanted to talk about was I'm gonna play a little game. Okay, since we're in person.
Okay.
And this is while you're outside, and we thought that we should play a little game where we are going to, or I'm going to have you guess the name of the movie that I'm talking about. Okay.
Great.
And I'm going to describe it to you in the weirdest, most obscure way possible, and you're going to guess the movie. All right.
All right.
I'm going to give you an easy one.
When did we decide this was happening?
When you were out of the room.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm in.
Okay, first one. A national company of bread, a bread spokesperson, goes to national fame. He falls into a drug crisis, has an identity crisis, gets divorced, and has to rise back to fame.
Jesus, I don't know.
Come on.
Bread company?
A bread company spokesperson.
A bread company spokesperson.
Gets into trouble with the law over drugs, loses his fame, and then he has a run-in with a cereal company, comes back only to be divorced and then have a struggle to rise back to fame.
I
Yeah, 10 seconds.
I'm taking a loss on this one. I don't know.
Talladega Nights.
God dang it. You've got to be kidding me.
Everything in there I said was true.
You're right. You're right.
Number 2. Okay. All right. High school student ends up wanting to make a few extra bucks. Wants to get a car. He does this through selling things on eBay, even his family's most famous collectible items. Then robots take over the world, and there's lots of explosions.
Transformers?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
cool,
job.
Cool, cool. Yeah,
Good. I gave you that one.
You did.
Yeah.
Robots take over the world.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I mean, that's fair, right?
That is.
I had to
that
give
is,
you
yeah.
something.
You did.
The first one was a little harder than it needed to be.
It was.
Okay. Last one here. All right. Depressing story. Guy is fairly well off. Sad family story. But there's lights in the sky, and clowns don't like him.
Lights in the sky and clowns don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
Clowns from Kill. I don't know.
Relatively sad family story. Find some money. Caves.
Batman?
Yeah!
Clowns. One clown. It's one clown. You can't say clowns. It's one.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say clowns. I'm thinking like clowns from outer space or something. Like one of those B horrible movies.
All right, we're done with that game. That wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be.
Why? I'm not. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. All right, it's your turn to talk now.
Oh, so now okay, cool. So we talked about Edelman for a second. What about, like, we were talking about NASCAR, PlayStation. We've already done all the, like, our top favorite games or whatever. But did you see that Atari's going to make a new console or is trying to make a new console?
No.
Yes, I want that to happen very much so.
That's cool. I didn't
Yes.
realize that.
Because, I mean, you were Rick rolled, right? Or Tiff, what was I? Tiff trolled?
Tiff trolled. No.
Tiff trolled. I was
Tiff trolled. Whatever you call it.
Right. I was Tiff trolled. So that was from like the 80s, I'm pretty sure, right? So
Which I will agree. We're like remaking the scenes from this, and I look creepily like Rick Astley. Now, before I was like, yeah, I look like him. Remaking this thing, I'm kind of scared.
you are him.
You told me that I need to ask my mom
You
if
do.
there's a test to be had.
I don't want your mom to get mad at me though, because I like your mom. So maybe we shouldn't talk about that on air. But she might want to sit down and talk with you about a few things. I mean, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. If that happened, I just think you may have been cheated out of some royalties here and there. I'm not sure.
Well, he's never going to let me down, so we'll find out.
All right, so if you could if you could time travel anywhere to any place, where would it be?
Like time travel to any decade and what, like place?
Just anything. If you can time travel anywhere, I guess you could do future, but I would say back. If you could go back in time to any place, any time, where would it be?
You know, this is actually funny because we're talking about different decades and eras and stuff like that.
Sure.
And Jordan, my wife, she just texted me today saying she's rewatching WandaVision today, which is basically what they did in that show.
Yes.
Personally, I would like to go back to the... Can I answer in a couple different ones? Okay. I would like to see the 1950s. I think that'd be cool. Just to see like the soda shops and all that kind of stuff.
How they beat women. Yep.
No, not that part. Gosh.
Not that part.
Let me go back to my home. Okay, go ahead. Go hug my wife. I would like to see the 1990s because of the golden era of NASCAR. I would like to see that and see what it was like because I work in the sport now, obviously, but there's no cell phones. There's somewhat cell phones like car phones and stuff, but it's the golden era, the boom, like anything like that would be super super cool just to go see and be a part of that. No social media, nothing like that. So I feel like
amazingness. That's all we want. Just amazingness.
The full engagement of the crowd into an event like that. When they had over 300,000 people at these deals, like
300,000 people,
insane, like ridiculous. The Brickyard 400, the first year they ran it in 94, 95, something like that, I believe, they had 300,000 people there.
Really?
Yeah.
I said I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's a cool piece.
So I would like to go see that. But yeah, what about you?
Cool. I would go back to when Jesus was there so I could take a picture and all the people who didn't believe it, I can watch them burn in hell. Is that wrong?
I don't think it's wrong, but does does lithium ion battery work through time travel?
Yes, absolutely. You can take a phone. Haven't you see those pictures where you're like pretty sure that hold on, I gotta pull Tyler, you might be able to pull it up. I don't know. It's like time travel pictures. But, like, I don't really believe in that whole thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's a cell phone and, like, a...
Yeah.
What was that? Who are those people?
They pulled up still, because I know what you're talking about, but I feel like I've seen a lot on TikTok about this. But, let's see. Time travel pictures. This is nice. I can actually see what's going on here. Normally I just have a Zoom lobby.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
He's on a cell phone in 1928 in a Charlie Chaplin... Right? Like, these are the pictures that mess me up. Like, Tyler, if you could pull that up, put it on the screen, because this is, like... These bother me. These bother me really, really, really bad.
Okay, that's creepy.
Like
he's literally on his cell phone.
Right? You can clearly see that that's a cell phone.
While Tyler's pulling this up, so there's basically, it's an all black and white picture.
Look at that, though.
What's that? I can't see it.
It's a picture. It's a picture from the...
Now, that looks photoshopped, to be honest with you.
You think so?
Yeah. The other one, though, the Charlie Chaplin picture, it's from 1928, and he's talking on the phone. That is creepy. Oh my goodness,
dude!
A few of these look photoshopped, but that one.
A few of them, you can absolutely tell they're photoshopped. But like, some of them bother me, like really, really bad.
So, talking about Rick Astley and myself looking like each other, they say that you have a few doppelgangers, at least through time. You know, people that look identical to you.
Yeah, but my doppelganger looks like he's a homeless, depressed fish. You got to see, my brother showed me a picture of my doppelganger. It's like getting married or something. Tyler knows what I'm talking about. No, his girlfriend tells him she's pregnant or whatever, and he just looks all upset and pissed off. If my brother's listening, which he's not, I'll have to have him send the picture so you can see who my doppelganger is. It's disgusting.
Well, my sister, from a little bit younger age, she is the spitting image of Helen Keller. Like, the spitting image of Helen Keller.
Like the blind, deaf Helen Keller?
Yes, no, legit really? Helen Keller, yes.
That's crazy. So you look... Dude, something's going on in your family, man. Like, something... I gotta know.
Is that the picture live? Is it up there?
Yeah. Okay, this is what we're talking about, though, right there. Well, it's on a 30-second delay, but once you see it, you're going to be like, oh, my God. I don't know. These pictures bother me. Because like, you were talking about, like, the Black Mirror and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the modern-day version of, like, the Twilight Zone and stuff like that. Yep. So when you watch, like... I don't know if you're a big X-Files fan or not, but I am.
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen the X-Files?
I know what it is, but I haven't seen it.
You need all the seasons are good, but like when you're looking at like scary stuff like that, like it's just unexplained. You can't explain it. So when you see pictures like that, people are like, "Oh, it's photoshopped." But I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay. So look at this guy.
This is another one.
Oh, this is a different one.
Yeah.
Isn't that a zebra though? That looks like a cartoon.
No, get out of here. It's him. He.
Oh,
right
that
there.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's talking on a phone. How could he be talking on a phone in 1920?
That's what I'm saying.
He had like rotary phones, and that one looks legit too.
Even rotary phones weren't
like
that
40s,
big.
right?
You know
50s?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you didn't have anybody walking around with stuff like this. But I listened to a show called Coast to Coast.
Oh, I used to love that show.
Love that
it's
show.
It's on WTM 1100 late
yes,
at night.
it was,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, we still listen. It's still on.
Okay, nice.
It's just not Art anymore. Now they moved a bunch of different people.
Okay.
But
yeah, because this show, I used to have a radio next to my nightstand.
Your race car bed?
Yeah, I actually did have a race car bed when I was little. Good guess. Thanks.
Wasn't that hard to figure out?
But screw you. Was you sleeping in a baseball mitt?
A baseball mitt? Maybe I did.
And so they would play the show like after what, midnight, something like that?
Yeah, actually. Well, yeah, because it's east of the Rockies, so
Yep,
it'd been,
you're right.
it'd been
Yep.
midnight.
And so they would play the show and talk about like UFOs and time travelers and people who would say that they'd been abducted by aliens. And
Yeah.
people who said, because we were talking about aliens the other week, but they said they'd be abducted by UFOs, see aliens, go through time travel, do all this
dude.
weird stuff. That show, I've never done drugs, okay? But if I had taken something, I would be seriously tripping out.
Dude, I remember. So again, I used to listen to it when I was younger too. But when I was listening to it, Art was there.
Yeah.
Since I think he passed away, honestly. But the other guy that took it over, George Norrie, yeah, he does a lot with Ancient Aliens on the Discovery Channel or History Channel. I'm sorry, but dude, like, because I was a big X-Files geek when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because it would scare the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be scared. So then you would turn around and listen to that, dude. There was some things on there that literally I had to like turn off. You know what I mean? Like, I can't listen to this right now.
Radio just to go to sleep, honestly.
Yeah, or some comedy show, like, you know, afterwards. But I mean, it was just like those things when you're watching them or paying attention to them or whatever. Like the unexplained intrigues me to the point where like then I start diving down rabbit holes, and I'm like, okay, how could this have happened? Is time travel even possible? And I don't really believe it is. But like
makes you
some
wonder.
things are hard to like place. Do you know what I mean? Especially like, and again, I don't believe in aliens. I believe they're interdimensional or whatever. I don't know. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
But like, you
said,
know something's
when I said
there.
that, you said that was a bunch of bullshit.
No, interdimensional. I believe they're demons though. Like I don't believe that they're like.
I'm with you there, but you
Yeah.
said when I talked about interdimensional and that you have different like there's different versions or planes of yourself. You said that was BS.
I don't believe there's different planes of yourself. I believe there's one you, just different dimension.
Okay.
Like I don't think there's a parallel universe or like a, what do they call it? The not the parallel universe, but the doppelgangers. I don't believe there's an actual. I believe people look like you.
Yeah, well, because there's only so many genetic codes to where they're going to copy something eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna see something.
Yeah.
A lot. You'll
Yeah.
see it. So like when I think of
That's
like,
true for voices too.
is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Really?
they always say you have one. Your voice is unique as well, but they say that if you go back in records, like since they've been recording voices, there is a voice doppelganger as well to sound exactly like you, which makes sense.
The only thing is, I believe it too. I believe it. Actually, you want to talk about voices and recording stuff? When I was listening to Coast to Coast, this was 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah. That would have been the same time I was listening to it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
So you listened to it when you were young, like
middle school.
yeah, I was the same, like young. So basically, there was something on there. I can't remember what it was, but it was about Obama. And it was the "Thank You Satan" thing. Do you remember that whole thing where you played it in reverse and he
Yes.
said, "I did that in
Yes.
Adobe, dude. Like I did it. I took it straight from CNN, put it into Adobe. Do you remember that, Tyler? Put it straight from in there, straight to Adobe, and it said, "Yes, thank you, Satan." Like there was no, it is messed up. I'll have to show you.
I've never heard.
It was messed up.
Really?
But the thing is, like then we started doing it with a bunch of other things, and actually, my old friend. He's not an old friend, he's still my friend, John Zappola. We used to do a show called The Right Side, with it was all political. But we started we really dove into this because it was creepy. You know what I mean? Like whether it's actually true or not doesn't matter. It's the fact that it scared the hell out of me.
Right.
It was creepy. And then there was times I'm not going home. I'm staying in your house because I'm not going to a dark car. I'm not driving. But it freaked me out that bad.
Right.
But the reverse speech and stuff, I have no idea if that's real or not. But it sure feels like it.
Well, what was it? Stairway to Heaven, when they talked about that, when the reverse, if you ran
Right.
it backwards on the vinyl, was supposed to be like the whole demonic thing from that.
Yeah,
too.
well, same thing with the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Oh,
really.
dude, horrible. Yeah, Come Together. Yellow Submarine is another one. There's a bunch, dude. So bad.
So this is where I want to ask you: do you think they actually meant to do that,
Yes.
or do you think one of them could have been a coincidence? No.
I mean, I'm sure most of them are. In all honesty,
Because
but
I believe that Led Zeppelin would have absolutely done that on purpose, right? With Stairway to Heaven, they absolutely did that to play backwards to be the other way around because they were just musical geniuses in general, and so I feel like they would do that because they felt like they could put something in there.
Tyler, pull the Yes We Can up from. It's called Yes We Can Reverse. It's YouTube. I want you to hear it. It is creative. And again, I don't think it's true.
Yeah.
Now. But back then I did. You know what I mean? Like now I guess I'm thinking okay, maybe there was just the way he enunciated it. But dude, when you hear it, you're like, dude, come on. Like,
Really?
that is, and there was some with Bush, too, so I'm not just singling
Yeah.
out one. There was some with Bush, there was some with Clinton, there was some with a lot. I'm sure there's going to be some with Trump, too. But, dude, I'm telling you, when you hear it, you're like, what the hell is that?
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, it's messed up. I think he's pulling it up now.
Okay.
If they take over Congress,
So this is the
other side
original
has promised
speech.
to roll back health reform so that insurance companies can go back to denying you coverage because you're sick. They want to roll back Wall Street reform so that taxpayers are on the hook for Wall Street bailouts. And credit card companies can hit you with hidden fees and penalties.
I don't know.
And if they win in Congress, they will
Did
cut.
you put in yes, we can reverse?
Yeah, it did say reverse on it. Huh. But anyways, I don't think all of them do this on purpose, to be honest with you. Like, I don't really think
No.
they all do that. But it is really interesting, though, that even comes up, like, that you
Well-
go run it backwards. Like I said, Led Zeppelin, I
Right.
totally think they plan to do that.
Yeah. That one's in Adobe, actually. This is what I did, but I ripped it straight from the TV. Like,
Okay.
because I wanted to fact check it.
Yeah,
you know what I
yes,
mean? I'm like,
we-
nah, this can't be right.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Play it again?
Hold on. Just listen, he's going to reverse it now. What he's doing is that's how we,
Okay.
so he's going to cut it. He's not editing anything. He's just reversing it.
Okay.
Now watch.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay, so that's the yes we can's 3 in a row, right?
Okay.
Now watch. He's going to reverse it.
I'm not getting much from this key.
Shut up. It's taking forever. Just reverse the damn thing. I can do it in 2 seconds. Holy hell.
This is our extended break today, by the way,
Okay,
guys.
so yeah, I guess we're taking a break.
No, this is just our live break.
No, I know. This is horrible.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Can we take a break?
Yes, we can.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Thank you, say. Thank you, say. Thank you, say.
That's messed up.
I don't believe that one.
See, but I did that.
Yeah, I hear it, but
I did
that's
the
that's
exact
not,
thing, though. You don't think that's yet? You don't think
No.
that's what it says? See,
No.
but when you're,
no, I do hear it, but that's not. If
you don't
I
think
said,
that was planned?
No. If I went
think so?
on, if I said yes, we can. Like that is a, it's a what is it? The marketing deal. Like is this the thing you push out the. Whatever it is, it's the main thing they want you to hit. Like, yes, we can. Yes, we can. That is, they did not mean that to be that. There is no way.
You don't think so?
There's no way in hell that they meant to do it this one. I did not.
But
think so
you don't think
but
that
it makes you think about it.
It
makes you think
does.
about it.
And there's a whole bunch. I took like a bunch of other ones. Like we did. Dude, I'm telling you, I had like at one
I'm sure
point
it's
in
a
time.
fun project.
Well, no. When you're younger,
Yeah.
you're scared out of your mind. No, it wasn't. But like,
Right.
yeah, obviously, I don't think it is real anymore either. But you can clearly hear "Thank you, Satan" in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can clearly hear that. I just don't think. I think if you said "Yes, we can" in
Mm-hmm.
there, I think it's it's just the way it sounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well,
Personally,
I mean, I don't hear it, but I'm glad we actually listen to the same station. That's kind of cool with the whole coast to coast
I
thing.
loved Coast to Coast, and
Yeah.
the problem is that as I started to get older, it grew with me. It grew. You know what
Really?
I'm saying? Like, 'cause you got different. Saturdays and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sundays were like the really weird stuff.
Oh,
Like, I mean,
very
like you were like, I can't even
Yeah,
do this
like
right
the
now.
2 a.m. stuff on Saturday night. You're like,
Oh, it's awful. Like the kids that don't have souls that knock on people's doors. I was like, what the hell? Who puts that on the radio? And then they used to have like, because obviously when they would call in,
how much of the? I think a lot of people are making stuff up. To be honest.
Oh,
with
God,
you. I mean,
yes.
they just wanted to be on the show.
sure, absolutely. His guests, even some of his guests, you were like, there's no way
Yeah.
that this actually physically happened.
If you guys want to see a good Saturday Night Live skit talking about this stuff, go watch the Ryan Reynolds one about when they get abducted from a field.
Yes.
It is hilarious. Man, he cannot keep it together whatsoever. Like, he is busting up laughing the whole time. Like, it is a really good skit. So go look that one up.
That is funny.
All right, so another thing that's trending right now is Ursher Baby.
Ursher?
Ursher.
I don't think you should ever say it like that again.
It's what he says.
He says Ursher?
Yeah, so everybody always thinks it's Usher, but
Is this like the Mandela effect? Like, I'm going to
I
I've
don't
been
know.
saying it wrong this whole time.
No, yeah. So if you listen to every single, he says Ursher, baby.
I
So
thought that's just because he had a lisp.
no, I honestly don't think so because he is talked about on shows and they make sure that they say Ursher. Yeah.
Why Ursher?
It must be a weird pronunciation.
Was Usher? Yeah, thank you. Some
but
weird
like
pronunciation.
maybe like a cultural thing or something with his family. I don't know where, like if it's African or something like that from like a different place that could be like generational or something. But
I don't think so.
I don't know. But anyways,
think
I don't know
it's
how
just a
USH turns into Ursh. But anyways, so even more of a confusing thing. So Ursher, whatever, he is under fire because he's been making it rain at the strip club, much like Paul Pierce at his house. But the problem is he's brought his own Monopoly money. He has put his face onto all the singles and all the $100 bills.
In Monopoly?
No, brought them to his printed his own money with his face, like his silhouette and his face on there, and brought them to strip clubs to where they thought they were getting paid, and he's just sending it off, and it's all his face. It's not real money.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God!
I'll show the picture.
To be a rich person like that and just completely be a douche. Mm-hmm. That is awful.
Hang on, where is it? No, it's hilarious.
He was making it rain his face.
Okay, here it is. You see that? It's literally his face. He put that. So apparently some girl who worked at the club, she, and on there, it doesn't say United States of America below like the dollar, like numeric value. It just says Usher on that. And it's just his face like a side profile. Just that.
Dude, how is he not in jail?
Well, because technically, I guess it's not real counterfeit because nothing on that actually there must be enough to where he's not matching real federal dollars.
Dude, that blue strip is kind of serious. Like he even put the blue
$100 bill, yeah.
He even put a blue strip
on
in
the
there.
dollar one. Look how small his head is. So, but he doesn't say United States government. He says Las Vegas residence because I think he's in Vegas. There it is, Las Vegas residency. I bet I know what he did. He probably got a deal in Vegas to where he's staying out there. He's probably doing a concert deal out there, promoting it, doing this to make a stunt because nobody talks about Usher otherwise. So he's probably doing this to go get on Twitter. Probably paid the stripper to go tell people that he happened. Probably paid her off to do it. That's what I think was what happened.
I could see that being a real thing.
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I just don't understand.
Don't know.
Not okay. Not all right. So we talked about time travel. We talked about Usher.
Usher.
I'm gonna call him Usher for the rest of my life. I'm gonna call him Usher until the day I die. I don't care if that's not what he wants to be called.
He's a good actor, though.
Is he? Mm-hmm. He's a good actor. Mm-hmm. What has he acted in?
I gotta look up the movies. I know he's been in a few things. He's actually been decent.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was an actor.
Hang on.
I don't think I've ever. Was he in like Too Fast, Too Furious, 37 or whatever?
No, he's in Hands of Stone, Burden, In the Mix, Hustlers, and The Voice. So he's actually good on TV.
Isn't The Voice a TV show?
I was going to say he's good on TV, but yeah, he's actually been in some movies.
He's been in some movies. So have we.
Actually, that's funny. Hustlers, he's in that movie, which is a movie about strippers.
About stripping.
He is then paying his own money to
about
them.
Stripping. That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. That's really messed up.
So when you go to strip clubs, what do you throw out? Careful how you answer this.
Well, I haven't gone in a long time.
A long time?
Yeah.
You just got of age 2 weeks ago. You can't just go to a strip club.
I missed my opportunity.
At least your button is staying buttoned.
Yeah, I'm trying to lean forward so it doesn't pop again. It's getting too big, you know. Hooligan's Gym down there. Went down there one time, lifted one tire, and ripped down.
That's right. Hooligan's Gym, the best gym in Ohio.
He's pretty cool. I met the guy today for the first time, so
yeah?
I do recommend it.
Actually, you met him another time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I did.
No,
that's my
didn't
bad.
offend me. It offended him.
I'm sorry.
You don't give a shit. You don't care about the small people.
He's going to go make me run a mile.
He will. Don't joke. He will make you run. And then you feel like you have to. Yeah. Because you're like, this guy's a coach.
He's a very convincing guy.
He is. Yeah, he is. You're like, all right, man. Mm-hmm. I'll go run. Then you get to like the other side of the building and I just go upstairs. So don't.
That works. He's not going to come find you.
I just don't.
Well, yeah.
I just
not
don't
if you lock the doors.
Yeah, it's true.
I have locks now.
That's right. So what do you got? What else do you want to hit on for this?
Well, unfortunately, everything is political lately.
We cannot talk politics.
I don't like to do politics in the show. We know the world is crap with a bunch of things going on. It sucks. But you know, the one thing we can talk about today is so Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right.
So they have gone and they went and bought all of the DMX records and all the rights to them and have given them out to all of his 17, all of his 17 kids. So you said, I did not know this, but you told me that he did this with Tupac, right?
I did. Def Jam bought all of Tupac's stuff, all of
Okay.
it. Which is why Ja Rule was able to be stupid with it and everything else. But then they went to Murder Inc. and then he spelled the E wrong. It was just bad.
I did not know. So that's where Ja Rule got messed up?
No, Ja Rule got messed up because he's an idiot. Took
No,
a lot
I was
of
gonna say,
ecstasy and
yeah.
then started having sex with men.
And
So-
then he went to the Fire Festival and decided
And then he
to-
did it. That was even worse.
Yeah,
So
right,
now
yeah.
he's making an app or something.
he's
I don't know, dude. Ja Rule just won't die. Like, he just won't stay out of the media. He's the Peyton Hillis of the rap world.
He's like that. He's like that one telemarketer that says your extended car warranty keeps on going away, and they keep on finding new cars to tell you that you have, but the extended warranty has gone away.
He is. That's right, dude. He is the guy that calls my phone 100 times telling me that I have a student loan.
Yeah. Do you have a student loan?
I don't. I really don't.
And you
I
even
don't know.
teach.
But I don't know why they call me. Like, I don't understand. I've asked them. I'm getting creative now.
There's
with
one thing
things.
that I think of when I look at Keith Migra, college grad.
I hate you so incredibly much. Like, you... All right. So DMX is dead.
To be fair, I did not graduate college, so you have one up on
Well,
me.
no, but you were a NASCAR driver
Yeah.
or whatever. So I mean, I would rather have done. I don't know if I'd rather have done that. After looking at what goes into it, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a 140-degree piss-covered suit. I'd much rather
They're
be in
cool-
a
they're
tobacco-stained jersey.
Tobacco State jersey. You would have been perfect for the 80s then.
Yeah.
No. You okay? Honestly, we need to find the video for this for tomorrow because we need to get Keith's live reaction to it. Is one of the biggest heroes in all of short track racing who made it to the NASCAR Cup Series. His name is Dick Trickle. He's from Wisconsin.
Dick Trickle.
Dick Trickle. And there's a famous video. So back.
We're
in
not
the-
moving past Dick Trickle.
Okay, that is his
Is
name.
he still here? Is he still with us?
Unfortunately, no. He committed suicide a few years ago.
Okay, never mind.
No, but he has the greatest name in all of racing.
Dick Trickle is
Yeah.
definitely a good name.
Absolutely. Yeah. I got to meet him when I was very young, probably 13 or 14, in the Dick Trickle 99, the race we had there. And that was cool to get to meet like one of the racing legends. It's cool because he was a bit like it would be Clay Matthews of the like for the Browns and Cleveland and stuff like that. That level of racing in Wisconsin. So big deal. But there's this badass
Big
video.
Dick Trickle.
Big Dick Trickle. So he's got an open face helmet. And it's a caution flag, and this would be you. So he reaches down, gets a cigarette, and lights it up and smokes
right.
it in his car.
Oh, dude, yeah, heck yeah. Does NASCAR
Yeah.
care if you do that nowadays?
I mean, yes, but
why?
well, I don't know, but I don't know of anybody who would do it either. Like this was
I would definitely
a
do
different era of guys.
I would definitely
But I'm gonna
do
have to
it.
show you the video because this is totally you if you were a NASCAR driver.
But I would do it now.
I know,
Dude,
you
if I'm driving, what is it, 500
Miles.
laps, right? Miles, 500
Yeah.
miles. I need a cigarette. There's no way I can go that long without nicotine. Like, I will crash into people. I will end the race early so I can have a cigarette. Like, that's not good. But are you telling me that, like, you can't... Can they do dip and stuff?
I mean,
Does any of the drivers do dip?
outside the car, yeah, but
Why would you do dip outside the car? It's meant to be in the car. That's your in-the-car nicotine. For people who don't like smoke.
I don't know. I've
What
never.
about vaping?
No,
You can't vape either?
Okay, so the problem is everything with the helmet. Your helmet goes up to your nose, right? So you can't get anything to it. You can't even get water to it hardly. Like
Well, no, but can't you just hook a tube through there and keep the vape on this while you're shifting and hit it? And
I feel like this is like the movie Airplane with the autopilot guy.
Keith, I'm panicking. Are you telling me we couldn't do that in there?
No, this is totally the airplane guy that they blow up and it goes up and he has a smoke during the middle of a flight. That is definitely what this is.
You're surely correct.
Stop calling me Shirley.
So wait, dude, what if we invented this?
Nobody,
What if we invented a tube that went through? You're telling me nobody in NASCAR is addicted to nicotine?
I mean, I'm sure they are, but I'm not.
They were moonshiners.
This was many generations ago.
That's okay. Stay true to your roots. We need to put a dip spitter.
You're not going to make
or
it much
two-
with the NASCAR guys, but if you go to local short track guys, you might hit on quite a few.
Okay.
You're gonna hit on You're gonna hit on that.
So we need to come up with a tube that you insert either through the nose or whatever, and it can. What if you just like the Cruella de Vil cigarette that comes way out here? It's got like the filter. Can't you just do that? Put that in there and then shift light, puff, puff, go.
You ever heard of a fire hazard?
Yeah, the whole damn car's a fire hazard. What the hell's adding smoke gonna do to it? It's not gonna do that.
I mean, I suppose not, but
Piss me off. It's not gonna blow up, Matt. People smoking cars all the time.
Yesterday there was 3 cars on fire in the race at one time.
Okay, you're telling me someone couldn't lean out and be like, as they're going? Come on.
Were they snorting the rubber off the burning car?
No, we're not doing coke. I'm trying to. If I saw that and there was cars on fire, I'm definitely pulling over and lighting a cigarette off it and getting back in. If they're already on fire, what's the problem?
You're out of the race.
Yeah, they are. I have a cigarette and I'm still going. I'm good to go. All right, look. I'm the kind of person though that like if I see a fire, I'm gonna try to cook a s'more on it, right? You gotta be an opportunist. If you're an opportunist, you're good to go. So if you see a fire, light a cigarette off it. 9 times out of 10, I don't have a lighter anyways, so I'd be anticipating that. I'd be waiting for it. Did anybody get hurt during the fires?
No.
Then I'm smoking. If somebody got hurt,
So you mean when the safety crews come with a giant fire extinguisher and they have to blow you out too?
oh, dude, I'll be out of there quick. I'll be out of there because I mean, you got to think about it. How hot is it in those cars? You already said that they're stupid hot.
145 degrees.
145 degrees. What's adding, 7 more degrees to that? That's how much a cigarette's gonna hurt, right? I just don't find the issue with it. Can you drive? Is it because you can't drive? Like, can you drive one-handed?
Yeah, I mean, for like a second, but not really.
But people don't drive one-handed in there. It's always 10 and 2.
Maybe not. This is more like 9 and 3, but you can drive one-handed. It's just not very efficient. You get tired eventually.
So you're driving more like this.
Yeah, because the spokes of the wheel are in the middle.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you can still smoke. Can you do the lean back?
Not really. I mean, under caution, I guess when you're like warming up tires and stuff, you can.
You just kind of, but you can't. There's no like cool.
No, we did that. We play Snoop Dogg in the middle of caution, just lean back.
Okay. Can you put a radio in the car? Is there enough for that?
No.
You cannot put a radio.
You have a radio, but it's talking to your team. You can't like.
I don't want to talk to my team. I want to listen
inside
to
the
Eminem.
car is unbelievably loud.
But I want to listen to.
You
Okay,
can't.
so then we got to put the earbuds
The
on.
reason why, yes, you had those in.
Right.
It is so unbelievably loud in the car that it's the quietest place on earth.
Mm-hmm.
No, for real.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't think of anything else. There's nothing else you can think of. Like it is the quietest place on planet Earth.
Oh sure. What the hell that means? That's what? That's like saying I got punched in the face so many times it felt good.
Okay, so you
Doesn't-
boxed.
it's
You
loud.
boxed. You boxed, right?
Right, but I never liked getting punched in the face. Any fighter that says they like getting punched in the face is psychotic and nuts.
Okay, you like baseball, right? You
Yes.
play baseball?
Yes.
You know how you go into the zone when you're in the batter's box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it's like in the race car, but with lots of noise, so you can't hear your own thoughts.
Yeah, but how are you talking to your team if you can't hear anything then?
You hit the button and talk, and then you go back to it. You can hear them because it's they block out tons of the decibels of sound. But
Sure.
the problem is technically yes, you could put music through there.
Yeah.
However, a spotter is constantly talking to you,
Make him
and
stop.
you
I
could
don't
have
wanna
him
be
stop.
discouraged.
You could have him stop, but you also have to listen to the motor to know where you're going to be on the track and like how your car's doing.
I've been
Everything
doing
is
that
the
all my
response off the motor.
Now shifting would be an issue, right? Because I mean
You
that's
stay
what
in
you got to
fourth gear
listen.
most of the race.
Oh, I'm good to go then. Throw on some Eminem, some Nate Dogg, a little bit of Dr. Dre. Dude, I'm taking first. We got this.
You'd
That's
be
the plan.
You would be the worst NASCAR driver ever. However,
And I'm smoking. I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, Dr. Dre, I do want to say this because I saw a TikTok yesterday, and I did not know that the real Slim Shady. I did not know that was the first one they like did together in the recording studio. That was the coolest thing ever.
They didn't do that.
I'm
That's
sorry,
not the
my
first
name
one.
is. My name is.
That's not the first one either.
That's what he said on the TikTok. That's Dr. Dre saying it.
Dr. Dre's a moron. They did Guilty Conscience first.
Okay, well apparently they did this for a show because anyways he went in there and said he put down a beat and then Eminem started going off and that
White
was their-
Smoke, man.
Yeah.
That's what he called him, White Smoke.
I know. But I'm just saying that so Dr. Dre in that piece of the documentary they showed, and I did not know this apparently is false too.
It's okay. He's a liar.
But
He got a head injury. It might be My Name Is. I don't know which one came first. I don't know if it was Guilty Conscience or it was My Name. But I know that it wasn't. It wasn't. I thought it might have been Forgot About Dre actually.
I'll look it up because he said he came in the studio and he just started going off. I'm pretty sure My Name Is because it was impressive because he just had a beat and then Eminem just went off.
That's what Eminem does.
Yeah. First song together.
So that was released.
Yeah,
in
it was Guilty
1991.
Conscience. Yeah. So I don't know what this guy's been talking about.
See, that's what I'm saying. I know my Eminem.
So,
man.
but right here, recorded. My name is the first time we came in studio.
maybe it was in a different studio. I don't know. It could
Maybe
be.
that was like the first one they actually like
Sat
professionally
down and
edited
did
and did
together.
it. But so that was probably the first one they really did. Like sit down, and just go.
Which makes sense.
Which is funny that one became a bigger hit than the one we just said did.
That is true. that is true. So I would make a bad NASCAR driver.
Yes.
So there's no chance of you ever signing me on your team.
Lots of training.
Now hold on a minute. Define training.
As in, like, how hard coach down there would have to train you? We'd have to do that. for
Never
racing.
mind. I don't want to do that. Never mind.
For years.
4 years?
No, for many years.
For many years before I get to be a NASCAR?
Probably like 7 or 8.
Where the hell am I going? By that time, I'm going to retire. I'm 33.
Yeah, you'd be horrible.
Yeah, I know. Well, wait. So why would you have? It'd be 8 years before I ever got a chance to drive a NASCAR. Where am I driving? What are we practicing? My cones? Are we going to a parking
You
lot?
go to the Lorain County Speedway.
Really?
That's where you do your first one.
I don't want to do my first one at Lorain County Speedway. I want to do
Why?
my first one at Daytona.
It doesn't work like that. You have to actually have a license and approval to go there.
Why?
Because
Can I just join your team? Can you just sign me?
No.
No.
2 things. One, we got to get your one leg a little bit bigger to handle the pedals.
I can handle my pedal just fine with my peg leg. Did you talk about my peg leg?
2, we might hire you, but it's not for being racing.
What's it going to be for?
Sales.
God dang it. Oh, it made me mad. So I could
Also,
never.
you can't have your phone in the car, okay?
I can text and drive just fine. I do. I'll use Siri.
You're going to use Siri.
Yes.
How is Siri going to hear you over the motor of the car?
I'm going to have we're having Mike. I'm going to have a headphone on. That's what I'm having on. Do I need a helmet?
Yes.
Does it have to be a full helmet?
Yes.
Okay. What about I can use? Not yet a sponsor. I can use Beat by Dre. The headphones.
Where's your helmet?
It's over my headphones. The little earbuds.
Okay. So what happened to your phone?
It's on my lap.
No, you're not. According to the NASCAR rulebook, you're not allowed to have your phone in the car.
Okay, so then
How are you gonna
don't
pace?
tell them.
How are you going to pace around? All you do is pace
just gonna
around all
walk.
day.
If I'm pacing, I can do the pace car. That's what I can do. I can be the pace car.
We found your perfect
I
job.
can be the pace car. Would it be horribly upset if the pace car tried to race?
One time somebody stole the pace car for the Daytona 500.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they went out and they jacked
Is
it.
that the equivalent to a streaker?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
They went out, they made 3 laps around them, and they had all the cop cars chasing them out there. It was hilarious. I forget if it's the Daytona 500 or
Why
Talladega.
did they
It's
just
one of the two. But they have the cop cars chasing the pace car around the track.
Nobody thought to turn the car around and drive that way?
No.
Yeah.
You might
That's
kill, well, there's the 80s. You're going to kill each other if you hit them.
No, you just sideswipe them. Just bump.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Right.
But
So-
look up the video sometime. It's really funny. Go look up guy steals NASCAR pace car. It's really funny.
So I can't have my phone.
Nope.
I'll get used to that.
Can't have your cigarettes.
I can't. We discussed
Yeah,
this.
you can't do it.
Why?
Okay, let's just be realistic. So you can't have your phone. You can't have your cigarettes.
Okay.
Can't really have dip until afterwards.
How long is the race?
4 hours.
I'll end that bitch in 2. I'm just saying.
I'm sure you will end yours, but the rest of them will keep going. It's not the fastest to finish. It's the fastest to finish all the laps.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't have any of that stuff. So basically, I can't do anything fun. But I get to drive really, really fast. Mm-hmm. That's a toss-up. Like that. I mean, that...
We'll give you the Richard Petty driving school one where you have to go drive a NASCAR, but it's not a full speed NASCAR. It's like a. I mean, you'd still be like, holy crap, this is fast, but you do it for like 10 laps, so you can still go out and smoke and then pace.
Okay.
And they have this.
I'm down for that.
And they have this locally.
Really? Here? Where?
I think they do it at Mansfield, and then they do it
penitentiary?
in Michigan. It's by the penitentiary, and we toured that. Dude, that is creepy.
I want to go to the penitentiary. I want to try it.
Jordan and I, we went there because we were racing at Mid Ohio Sports Car Course in the NASCAR race down there, and we went down to the penitentiary, and we went at like dusk. It was going to darkness. That was a scary place. Like I see why Taps has been in there like 20 times. That is a scary,
Can't believe
scary
you said
place.
Taps. I watched that. That's good. That's good stuff right there. So I think we should do that. I think with the next show we should call it, because don't they do ghost tours?
Private ghost tour at night.
We need to talk to them.
They do nighttime ghost tours, but we need to talk them into doing a nighttime recorded midnight with like the thermal cameras,
thermal cameras,
and the night vision cameras. And so Tyler will get that, and this will be yes.
We need to do that.
So one of the creepy things is on the bottom level they have the isolation rooms or whatever, and they will lock you in there if you want.
I do want that.
People will say that they get cold chills and they have someone like running after them and stuff. Like it is down there, it is creepy.
I definitely want that because I don't believe in that stuff. So it's gonna like
when you walk in there, you're like,
if I see
it's real.
Like I don't believe. Like here's the thing. Like I'm a hard ass now. Like I don't believe in that stuff until it's 12 o'clock at night and I hear a bump outside. I'm like, oh my god, supernatural stuff everywhere. Like that's kind of like that's how I am. But like I really don't believe in ghosts. So I want to see what like it's.
See, and I do, and it's
This
like
would be good. Because then I'm telling you, leading in, I'm going to talk a whole bunch of crap, and then as soon as they lock me in that cage or cell or whatever, I'm crying a lot.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. Can I smoke in there?
I don't think it would make much of a difference there.
Can I have my phone?
Yeah, you can have your phone.
Okay.
But not during the tour.
Why?
Because we'd have the tour guide. We would have one emergency phone that would be held by somebody that's not us, because we would have to just get through it.
Are you serious?
To make it a legit deal, if we're going to do it, we got to do it like that.
All right, so wait, you got to get... No, we got to be locked in. We got to be locked in for 24 hours.
No.
What? 24 hours of us in there.
How about...
We'll do a live stream. We'll pop in every 2 hours.
10 to 10.
All right, I could do 10 to 10.
Yeah.
10 to 10. We'll do 10 to 10.
10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh, God, yeah. We're going to throw up a lot.
No, 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. Yeah, it is creepy. Very, very creepy.
So we have to do it. We got to get a hold of these guys. We have to talk to them. You don't have to call them now, but we'll we'll do it.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, hey, put them on speaker.
Okay.
Then we can get them to sponsor the show, and then new pants. Because
I mean, to be honest, I'll take free tickets to give out to people and sell them.
Yeah, sell them. All right, Ursher. It's horrible.
One free pass for Mr. Tift. Scratch out the name.
For Mr. Tift. Oh, God, we're not giving your dad tickets, are we? Will he go? Will Rick Ross go?
Rick Ross?
Rick Roll, whatever the hell his name is. Who's Rick Ross?
That's a rapper.
Isn't Rick Ross a rapper from the... Yeah.
He's the big rapper with the giant beard.
Is he?
Yeah, Rick Ross is a scary dude. Like,
No, he's not.
compared to you?
What did compare?
Yes.
Oh, he is a
very
rapper.
much.
Why did I not know?
How do you not know who
Oh,
Rick Ross
Rick
is?
Ross. I got. Yeah. Didn't he kill Tupac?
You literally just went on last week about how much you know about rap and stuff. Today you're listening to Eminem and D12 and Dr. Dre, this and that. Introduced me to new rappers. He's going to be next on the scene. Who's Rick Ross?
Oh, he's part of Irv Gotti. That's why I don't. Yeah, screw Irv. Yeah, it's bad. So
His house is sweet, though.
Rick Ross.
Yeah. You got to
Was
see
he
him.
on Cribs?
No, but they did that Men's Health gym and fridge thing. Which I don't think he qualifies for gym and fridge because I don't think he goes to his gym and eats everything in his
double
fridge.
double XL.
Yes.
Like, this was that Eminem beef. This was like bad.
Yes. But his house is sweet, though. You got to look at his house.
Oh, Irv Gotti blows like a 12-game.
So now you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Now that you found his Wikipedia page?
Yeah, this is good stuff. Maybe I do a podcast with him. Since I do stuff with washed-up athletes.
Rick Ross, athlete?
Oh, he had a feud with Fitty.
Yep. And probably a lot of other stuff, too.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, he put Molly in all of her champagne. Put Molly. Yeah, dude, sometimes you gotta do that.
I do not endorse these comments.
Molly, what do you mean? He's just trying to make Molly... Oh, that kind of Molly.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Dumbass.
My bad. I thought he was talking about like his girlfriend. Put Molly in all... I don't know.
God.
You know what Molly is?
Yes.
You remind me of the kid from 21 Drum Street. Did you give out free Wi-Fi?
Wait, am I Jonah Hill or Channing Tatum? Or the James Franco dude?
You're the James Franco
Dave
dude?
Franco.
Yeah, Dave Franco, yes.
I feel more at home with him than the other guys.
Oh, my gosh. He was on BET Hip Hop Awards in 2008.
Who was? Rick Ross?
Rick Ross.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's interesting. But anyways, well,
Show's coming to an end.
It is. We have another show. Oh God, no.
What the hell is that?
So
It's like this thing you posted on Twitter, but it's like somebody else's face.
yeah,
Right? It's not your face.
Tyler, what does that say in the top right corner? Like the .io or something? Yeah, Wombo.ai. So that is my face back from like 2018, 2019. But the scary thing is they took mine, they took others. And this is creepy because the app, it literally makes you do like weird dance moves and shit like that. And you can make it look, it'll make you do anything. It makes you say anything and do anything on there. And it looks legit. And that is the problem because this is going to advance into something that will be completely used against people because it'll be making it up to where they're making false stuff. Because I'm dancing like I'm some little girl, like.
You got that was awesome.
I don't know how they did it. It creeps me out. It gives me nightmares. And they did it to my old teammate Mike McDowell too. And it's creepy with him.
I saw that too.
Yeah. It's creepy. So whatever this is, do not invest in this company. Find who makes it. Go talk to them. Let's get it shut down, okay? I want a revolution started.
Let's get it shut down. Matt's worried that sucker's going to get a dub his stuff over.
I want this tiny Chinese company shut down right now.
Tiny Chinese company. Oh, I like it. All right, guys. That's about it.
Guys.
You. And then everybody else listening.
All of our closest friends.
We don't have any friends.
Oh no! That video too was to blue.
Oh,
and this
my
microphone
God.
says blue, so thanks, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Anyways, we will be back in studio tomorrow, talking about more stuff and things.
What a good segue. The only thing is, you want to know something that has not happened this episode that has happened every single time? My camera's still standing. And my green screen is still up!
Do you want me to
Punch through it.
Well, anyways, it's getting pretty bright out here. Looking at this beautiful sunset. So everybody have a nice night.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.